coffee, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm just like loving it. I went outside this morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, we can actually be outside. In Dubai, when you go outside in the morning, it's too hot already, no matter what time it is. It's just hot. And the weather's so cool. It rained last night and it's just beautiful. So let me just put this down. It's gonna be easier for me to talk. We are in Ocean City, New Jersey. And we're staying in a house here for, I think 4 or 5 nights with my sister and families. Some family's gonna come today and we're gonna go to the beach. But I just wanted to recap quickly about the flight. So the flight went really smoothly. Freya did amazing. It was a 14-hour flight from Dubai to JFK, and she was just such a star. So we have arrived nice and early at the airport. Bag has been checked in, and now we're just grabbing a quick coffee and some light breakfast, and then we'll be saying goodbye to Bruce, which will be sad. How are you feeling about saying goodbye?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll see them soon. 1 week.
Yeah, so a week and a bit, a week and a half, and then we'll be reunited in New York. So yeah.
Love you.
Daddy kiss. Love you. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
No kissing in Dubai. The plane only, it was so empty. Every single person in economy had a whole row to themselves. So we had the whole middle row that has the extra leg room to ourselves. And I think that's honestly, I'm so thankful for that. Well, when traveling alone with a toddler, it honestly was best case scenario. Freya did so well. We used every single item that I shared about in my last video. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's just what I was packing to travel with Toddler. So you can check that out. I'll link it below. But I honestly, every single item on that list was so great. And she played with all of her toys and all the activities. The iPad, I don't know how you could travel without one. And the headphones were so great. Even this pillow, oh my gosh. So comfy, and for like 25 dirhams, what a win. Yeah, so Freya slept, she played for 2 hours and then had her nap. And she'd been up since 4:30, so she was definitely tired. She slept for 2 hours. I laid her down on the chairs there, and she slept for 2 hours, and then then she was just up and down. We did lots of laps around the plane. Everyone thought she was adorable and loved her. She loved the crew on board. They were super sweet with her. And the only time she really didn't enjoy herself was when she had to be sitting on my lap and there was turbulence and we buckled in. So she didn't enjoy that too much. She wanted just to be free. Bruce is just like a cat that, cats don't like to do anything they don't want to do. So she didn't enjoy that too much. But there was probably only a handful of like screams and mini meltdowns. And for me, that's fine. Like, she's a toddler. She doesn't understand what's happening or why we're in a plane for 14 hours. Then at the end, she slept for 3 hours, which was really her bedtime. So she slept for 3 hours, which was honestly so... Sorry, that's loud. She slept for 3 hours and that was her bedtime. So that was so key. I think if she didn't have that sleep, the rest of our journey would have been a disaster. And then, then my parents were there at the airport to pick us up, but we had 2 hours in a queue for passport control. Something happened to their systems, like they went down. So it just took forever to go through JFK. Wow, we just had a awful experience here at JFK. Their systems were down and it just took forever to get through. But now we finally are through and we are now going to see my mom and dad, Freya's mom and pop up, and we couldn't be more excited. So here we go. And I'm so scattered brain, like forgive me, I'm probably not sharing things that I want to share. I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, oh, I didn't share what I wanted to share. But we had a 2-hour drive from JFK to Ocean City, New Jersey. Freya met her grandparents for the first time, her mom and pop, as she calls them, and that was special, and they drove us. She had a few meltdowns in the car, literally had to like lean over and like breastfeed her in the car because there was like, we're not stopping, and she just wanted to feed and nurse and stuff, and she fell asleep 15 minutes before we got to the house. So then I just put her straight to bed, which was actually perfect because it was her actual like normal time for bed, but in like the US time, so it was like 7:30, between 7:30 and 8 she went to sleep, and then she woke up at 4:30. So I'm happy with that. I think that's a really great start. And then I honestly felt like I had vertigo. I had been awake for like 27 hours because I didn't sleep very well. I slept for like 2 hours the night before a flight. Not ideal. That wasn't the plan, but yeah. So anyways, this is going to be such a huge ramble, but she's doing so well right now. We're going to go out for breakfast with my sister and then meet up with the rest of the family later. And I'm just so happy to be home. So yeah, so I think I might take you a little bit with us to breakfast and a little bit of today, and so you can kind of see what we're up to. Yeah, but now I need to get dressed. So let me drink my coffee and do that. So a slight change of plans. Freya decided she needed to have a nap. Granted, she woke up at 4:30, so she's sleeping. I don't know if I'm gonna have to wake her up. We're just gonna figure things out as we go. So instead of going out for breakfast, we are going to have breakfast at home with my sister Hannah, and she's making some eggs for us. So yeah, we're gonna make a yummy breakfast and then figure out the rest of our day. So I'm excited. I'm starving. Look who decided to wake up just in time for breakfast. Are you hungry? Let's see what Hannah made us. Oh my gosh. Cheese. You say cheese? This is the cutest food. That's a good donut. Okay, so bags packed and costumes on, and we are gonna go to the beach. First time taking Freya to the Jersey Shore, and I'm excited. You excited, Freya? Where are we going? Uh-oh. Going to the beach? Going to the beach. Okay. Let's go. Freya, can you say beach? Nice. You need some help? Go. You ready for the beach?
Mama, thank you.
Yeah? Let me pull your hat down. There you go. That's better.
Mama, she's pink.
Yeah.
Pink.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. So we left the beach after maybe like an hour. Freya really loved it and had the best time and was loving the water and the sand and making friends. And my parents came, and some of her cousins came, and they were having such a great time, but then she wanted to have a nap. So we came back for a nap, and then I Zoomed to Bruce, and so it was nice to catch up with him because he's still in Dubai right now. And then I woke her up at 4:15, and she was very sad and cried and cried and cried. I took her outside, and that helped. We looked at flowers and blew some bubbles. And now she's, as you can see, having some snacks. How are those snacks, Freya? Feels good.
Mama.
Oh, thank you.
Bubble.
Yeah. Thank you. So yummy. So yeah. I think it's nighttime in Dubai right now, so I think maybe she's struggling with the time difference a little bit, which is obviously to be expected. Also, just a lot going on, a lot of change for her. So we just had some snuggles and just took it really easy. I think we might walk down to the beach now because they're still down there. So I think we go. It is 4:30. No, it's not. I'm lying. It's like 5 o'clock right now. Yeah, it's just about to be 5 o'clock. Oh, you're taking the camera with you. Oh. What you doing? I thought you were eating snacks. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of grace for her. I think when you're traveling with kids, they're gonna be grouchy. Sometimes they're gonna be tired. They're not gonna want to wake up from their nap. And that's just life and normal. And yeah, I'm hoping that she has a good rest of the evening, and then she goes to bed and has a full night's sleep. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for coming along on our journey today, or yesterday, the last 2 days. It was longer than 2 days, but yeah, we'll see you in the next one. All from me. Oh. Thank you, so good. Bye. Freya, can you say bye?
Papa.
Bye-bye.